History whispers. It speaks to us through the remnants of ancient civilizations, through the ruins and relics that have withstood the test of time. These whispers are faint but persistent, urging us to listen and learn. It tells stories of great civilizations, their triumphs and failures. From the towering ziggurats of Mesopotamia to the majestic pyramids of Egypt, each structure narrates a tale of human endeavor and ingenuity. These echoes from the past hold valuable lessons for us today. They remind us of the heights humanity can reach and the depths to which it can fall. The artifacts and relics are not just objects, they are keys to understanding our shared heritage. By understanding how these societies rose and fell, we can learn how to shape a better future. The rise and fall of these civilizations are not just historical events, they are blueprints for our own societal development. This essay explores the rise and fall of 4 ancient civilizations: Mesopotamia, ancient Egypt, the Indus Valley, and China. Each of these civilizations contributed uniquely to the tapestry of human history. We will uncover the factors that led to their success and the challenges that ultimately brought about their decline. Through the meticulous work of archaeologists and historians, we piece together the puzzle of their existence. From the fertile plains of Mesopotamia to the banks of the Nile, the Indus, and the Yellow River, these civilizations flourished. Their geographical locations played a crucial role in their development, providing resources and trade routes. They developed advanced systems of agriculture, engineering, and governance. Their innovations in irrigation and construction were groundbreaking, allowing them to sustain large populations and complex societies. Their innovations and achievements laid the foundation for human civilization as we know it. The tools and manuscripts they left behind are testaments to their ingenuity and foresight. But their stories also serve as cautionary tales. The ruins and fallen statues are stark reminders of the impermanence of even the greatest human achievements. By examining their mistakes, we can gain insights into the challenges we face today, such as climate change, political instability, and resource depletion. Their experiences offer us a mirror reflecting the potential consequences of our actions and the importance of sustainable development. Mesopotamia, nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, was a cradle of civilization. This region, often referred to as the land between rivers, saw the rise of some of the earliest human societies. The Fertile Crescent provided the perfect environment for agriculture, which in turn supported the growth of cities and complex societies. Around 3500 BCE, the Sumerians developed a writing system known as cuneiform. This was one of the first forms of writing in human history, allowing for the recording of transactions, laws, and stories. The ability to write transformed society, enabling the administration of cities and the preservation of knowledge across generations. They built impressive cities like Ur, which became centers of trade, culture, and governance. These cities were characterized by their ziggurats, large temple complexes that served as both religious and administrative centers. The Sumerians made significant advancements in mathematics and astronomy. They developed a base 60 number system, which is still used today to measure time and angles. Their observations of the stars and planets laid the groundwork for future astronomical studies. Along the Nile River, ancient Egypt emerged around 3100 BCE. The Nile's predictable flooding cycles provided fertile soil for agriculture, supporting a stable and prosperous society. Known for their pharaohs, pyramids, and hieroglyphics, the Egyptians created a civilization that has fascinated people for millennia. The pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza, are marvels of engineering and have stood the test of time. The Egyptians excelled in agriculture, architecture, and medicine. They developed sophisticated irrigation systems to manage the Nile's waters and built monumental structures that have lasted thousands of years. Their medical knowledge, recorded in texts like the Ebers Papyrus, included treatments for various ailments and surgical procedures. Their understanding of astronomy and the calendar was remarkably advanced. They created a 365-day calendar based on the solar year, which was crucial for agricultural planning and religious festivals. In the Indus Valley around 2500 BCE, a sophisticated civilization arose with planned cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. These cities were remarkable for their advanced urban planning, including grid layouts and sophisticated drainage systems. They possessed a well-developed system of urban planning, sanitation, and trade. The drainage systems were highly advanced, with covered drains running along the streets, indicating a high level of public health awareness. The Indus Valley civilization showcased their prowess in engineering and governance. They had standardized weights and measures, which facilitated trade and economic transactions. Their governance structures, though not fully understood, suggest a society with organized administrative systems. In China, along the Yellow River, a civilization blossomed around 2000 BCE. The Yellow River, often called the cradle of Chinese civilization, provided fertile land for agriculture, supporting the growth of early Chinese societies. The Chinese developed a unique writing system, which began with inscriptions on oracle bones used for divination. This early script evolved into the complex Chinese characters used today, allowing for the recording of history, literature, and administrative documents. They made advancements in bronze casting, producing intricate ritual vessels and weapons. The skill and artistry involved in bronze work were unparalleled, and these artifacts played a significant role in religious and ceremonial life. The Chinese established a strong central government, which was essential for managing the vast territories and diverse populations. This centralized authority enabled the construction of large infrastructure projects, such as irrigation systems and defensive walls. Their innovations in agriculture and silk production had a lasting impact on the world. The development of silk weaving techniques led to the creation of the Silk Road, facilitating trade between China and other ancient civilizations, and spreading Chinese culture and technology far and wide. Despite their achievements, these civilizations were not immune to internal and external pressures. Environmental degradation played a significant role in their decline. In Mesopotamia, intensive agriculture and irrigation led to soil salinization, reducing crop yields and weakening the agricultural base of the civilization. Similarly, in the Indus Valley, changes in the course of the Indus River and potential floods are believed to have disrupted their agricultural systems. Political instability and internal conflicts also contributed to their downfall. In Egypt, power struggles between pharaohs and regional governors weakened the central authority, making the civilization vulnerable to invasions. Similarly, in China, periods of warring states and internal strife undermined the stability and prosperity of the empire. Section 4. The Collapse. A Tale of Four Civilizations. The combination of environmental problems, political instability, and external pressures eventually led to the decline of these once great civilizations. Each of these factors played a significant role in weakening the foundations of societies that had once thrived and flourished. The delicate balance that sustained these civilizations was disrupted, leading to a cascade of events that ultimately resulted in their downfall. Mesopotamia, often referred to as the cradle of civilization, was particularly vulnerable. Weakened by internal conflicts and environmental degradation, it became an easy target for invasions from neighboring empires. The Fertile Crescent, once a beacon of agricultural prosperity, faced severe challenges as the land became less arable and water sources dwindled. The internal strife further exacerbated the situation, making it difficult for the Mesopotamians to mount a unified defense against external threats. The once mighty Sumerian cities, known for their impressive ziggurats and advanced urban planning, fell into ruin. This marked the end of an era characterized by remarkable achievements in writing, law, and architecture. The decline of Sumerian civilization serves as a poignant reminder of how even the most advanced societies can crumble under the weight of compounded adversities. Ancient Egypt, despite its resilience and long-lasting dynasties, eventually succumbed to a combination of factors. Internal strife, often fueled by power struggles and succession disputes, weakened the central authority. Climate change led to prolonged droughts, severely impacting agriculture and food supply. Additionally, invasions from foreign powers such as the Hyksos and later the Assyrians further destabilized the region. The pharaohs, once considered divine rulers, lost their grip on power. The grandeur of the pyramids and the opulence of the tombs stand in stark contrast to the eventual decline of this great civilization. The gradual erosion of centralized control and the inability to adapt to changing circumstances led to the downfall of ancient Egypt. The Indus Valley civilization, known for its advanced urban planning and sophisticated drainage systems, experienced a mysterious collapse around 1900 BCE. Despite the lack of written records to explain their downfall, archaeological evidence suggests a combination of factors. The once thriving cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were abandoned, leaving behind a legacy of architectural and cultural achievements. While the exact causes remain debated, changing environmental conditions played a significant role. The drying up of the Sarasvati River, a crucial water source, would have had devastating effects on agriculture and trade. Additionally, potential floods and a decline in trade routes may have further contributed to their disappearance. The mystery surrounding the Indus Valley civilization continues to intrigue historians and archaeologists alike. China, despite facing periods of fragmentation and internal conflicts, managed to adapt and survive. The resilience of Chinese civilization is evident in its ability to endure and evolve through various dynastic changes. The construction of the Great Wall, for instance, symbolizes the efforts to protect and unify the nation against external threats. However, these periods of instability highlight the importance of strong governance and unity in the face of challenges. The lessons learned from these ancient civilizations underscore the delicate balance required to sustain a society. As we reflect on their rise and fall, we gain valuable insights into the complexities of human history and the enduring quest for stability and prosperity. Section 5. Parallels in Time, Modern Challenges and Ancient Echoes. The rise and fall of these ancient civilizations offer valuable lessons for the modern world. Just as they faced environmental degradation, political instability, and resource depletion, we encounter similar challenges today. Climate change, driven by human activities, is altering weather patterns, leading to more frequent and intense natural disasters. Rising sea levels threaten coastal communities, while prolonged droughts and desertification disrupt agriculture and displace populations. Political instability, conflicts, and social unrest are widespread across the globe. Failed states and civil wars create humanitarian crises, disrupt economies, and hinder development. The lack of cooperation and diplomacy further exacerbates these issues. Resource depletion, driven by overconsumption and unsustainable practices, is putting a strain on Earth's finite resources. Water scarcity, deforestation, and the depletion of fish stocks threaten ecosystems and human well-being.